Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're coming to you live from Minnesota this week for the first round of the 3M Open. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. All right, Rich, before we head out to the action on the course, a quick thought on TPC Twin Cities.
It's a golf course where you can make a lot of birdies at. You know, as far as TPC golf courses, it's good. You know, I'm not going to say it's great, but that's no disrespect to the golf course because it's in perfect shape year in and year out. I think the way that they set up the golf course is wonderful. It's just, you know, big hitters can take advantage of certain tee shots and make some of those long holes so much shorter. But still, it all has to be done. I think the biggest key for any player this week is on the greens. You have to putt the ball extremely well because you're going to have so many good looks for birdie. And even sometimes you get 30 to 40 feet. Those become good looks as well if you're already making the ones from 10 to 15 feet. So I think the winner this week is definitely because that putter in the bag is cooperating.
That'll work there. His second shot here.
This one is all over it.
And a long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
That putt went a bit long there. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 17 feet long. And he's down there. You got to read.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris, shall we?
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
Wonderful effort. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Awesome stuff.
Time for the second shot into the third.
Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the buttercut, if you will.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at +1 for the day. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Always nice to have a birdie putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
This looks... Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Sitting at 1 over. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, right by the hole. Have a good look at a birdie here. Okay, let's head to the next. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Ooh, they're certainly dialed in there from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. This is his second shot.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Even for the day. Didn't that look good for a long time? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4/7.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Let's head out to the 6th hole. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. 5 shots off the pace. Could it be? Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, you beauty. Over to the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. If this putt drops. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Oh, that was pure. Playing from around 150 yards here. 5 strokes behind our leader. Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. This would be a great up and down. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And he needs this to save par. And how about this highlight recently at the 14th?
Third shot now.
Oh, I love Lydia Ko. The young Kiwi just has it on a string today, doesn't she? And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. Let's recap the action from just some moments ago. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up in the first cut. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Well, that's a handy shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He finds himself currently tied for 12th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep. That one was fired out of a cannon.
This is his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Good shot there.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well struck. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Gotta like the look of this one. Okay, time to return to the action. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
This is from miles away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope. Good effort from there.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And now this to move into a tie for 3rd place. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Opting for the 6 iron. Atta boy, good shot.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
And that shot goes in. And now this to move into a tie for 2nd place. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
9 feet to the cup. Nicely holed and for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. That's going to find the water, sadly. This lie's not great. Oh, this one's coming out hot. How close was that to going in? This is a bogey putt coming up. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
Oh, that's a good line. Tracking. Wow, what a putt. And now dropping to 3 under for the tournament. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here, as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides, so hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
That's a little untidy. They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. Currently at -4 for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 16th at TPC Twin Cities. Not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 16th. He's playing the draw here.
Looking great so far out the rough.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A chance to move to 5 under par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. It takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
Oh, so close to a birdie. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
He's currently in a tie for third here. The 17th, again resembling the 17th at Bay Hill, all over water, around 200 yards.
Indeed it is, Luke. Thankfully, though, this green is a little bit kinder than the one at Bay Hill. Be sure to take plenty of club, though. Coming up short is silly.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This looks very handy. Well played, mate. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Lining up for his second. That's in the jar. And back to the play, shall we? Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Just one off the lead after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities has the players licking their chops, Rich. An eagle chance.
If they're brave enough to take it down the right-hand side of this fairway and avoid the water, then yes, going for it is a must. However, a lot of players will be lured into taking it down the left-hand side, and a little bit of a miss left. Now you've got all kinds of tree issues. This green has got a lot of movement to it. Better watch the spin with your third shot if you lay up.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Standing over his second shot.
Just one stroke off the lead.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is of 9 feet. John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
And the putt drops for birdie. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you, my friend.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're set to begin our second round coverage here at the 3M Open in Blaine, Minnesota. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a lovely view from where Corey Connors sits. He's got a two-stroke advantage as we get into our second round coverage here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. That's tidy. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this one is pretty straight, but it might move a little bit to the left.
This one started out on a good line. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And take a look at the standings before we move over to the next. And it is Corey Connors leading this one. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. So close.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Currently at 6 under par overall. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 200 yards. Okay, clubbing down.
Okay, that'll work. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
We've got Corey Connors sitting on top of the standings as we move to the next hole. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3. One's headed to the drink. Setting up for his third shot. Going with the 8-iron here. That should set up another chance. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 5th. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Started that way outside the line. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Putting for par.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole is a par 5. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here on the 6th. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This one's for birdie. Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
7th hole at the Twin Cities. Risk versus reward. Do you feel brave? Driver will get you glory, but an iron will keep you safe off the tee.
Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
A birdie putt awaits.
Well hold. Let's move on.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's in a share of 12th place. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Good shot shape, this one. A fade ball flight. Going with the 6 iron here. Not a bad play, that one. A putt for a place in the top 10. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
Pretty good.
This is on the tracks.
Oh no!
And that should secure the par on this one. And take a look at the standings before we move over to the next. And it is Corey Connors leading this one. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Nicely done.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
This would be a great up and down. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
A good look at par here.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Well, that'll work there. His second shot here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This really looks good.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts.
Just a short putt remaining here.
We've got Corey Connors sitting on top of the standings as we move to the next hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Not a bad line, this one.
Time for the second shot at the 11th.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
It's tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And take a look at the standings before we move over to the next. And it is Corey Connors leading this one. The 12th, a par 5. Not bad.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. We've got Corey Connors sitting on top of the standings as we move to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Opting for the 5-wood. It's a little wayward.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for 8th place. Wow, what a save.
Whoa, a bit shaky on this hole, but what a way to save his par.
Now 5 strokes behind. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Put a little buttercut fade on that one. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Lovely effort, that. He's setting up for his second shot. 4 shots behind our leader. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently in 6th place. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
Sitting at 9 under. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now at the 17th hole.
Going with the 7.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
This is what remains for third place on the leaderboard. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like it'll start straight and then break a little to the right.
Oh, what a putt. And now moving into the top 5 as well. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. He's 2 shots back.
Oh, right by the hole. Oh, be the right club today. That is a touch of class. That is very impressive. A great way to close out the day with a little chip in. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.